No matter what. More or less. You thought the world had been brutal to you, and now you wonder about yourself and your culpability in it all. Now you count yourself in. Once and for all, perhaps you're getting real. Have you been seeing yourself as others see you? What an awakening. This is not the kind of awakening you had desired. You had wanted to be right, meaning that you had been wronged. It may be that you had deceived yourself all along. How little did you know, and how sure you were you knew it all. You are taken aback a peg or two. This could be about time. This revelatory awakening is actually not a bad thing at all. What a world it would be if there were no justification nor indication of right and wrong. No one would be imperious. Life would just be. A rose would be a rose. A daisy would be a daisy. No one would insist that one flower would be more like another and less than what it is. Cabbage could be cabbage in all its glory. Differences would be differences, and that's all there would be to it. All would be acceptable. There would be no warring, no disputing. All would be okay. There would be no recriminations. There would be no judgments and final knelling of the bells of judgment. There would be no less and no more. All would be good. There would be no bad. There would be no perceived need for anyone to hurt another. There would be no cause. There would be no reprisals. There would be no objections. There would be no arguments. All would be well. Life on earth would be to enjoy, day and night, dusk to dawn. There would be smiles on every face. There would be nothing to frown about. There would be no criminals. No murders. Nothing to be set right, for what could be wrong. There would not be need for compassion. There would be no need for uprisings or compensation either. There would be God's grace in the world contributed in my name. Well, what else could there possibly be in the world, for hooray! All is well, and all is getting better. At present, fault is seen. Therein is the rub. Finances would work themselves out differently. The world would have no need for distinctions such as haves and have-nots. Work would be joy. Freedom would ring. This is how life will be. Whatever might be needed will provide itself. Worry would be a thing of the past. Everyone would have free choice. Wise and sociable choices would be made. All for one, and one for all, would be the theme of life. If someone wanted to be a recluse, that would be fine. If someone wanted to be a social butterfly, why not? There would be room for all at the inn. Whatever could the matter be when there is nothing to fight over? There would be fewer accidents, of course. With less tension in the world, accidents would be fewer. When accidents occur in lives lost, as it is told, loss of life would not be so momentous as it had seemed to be. So much more joy in the world now and so much less strife. Just so. No one's nose would turn up in the air. No one would be above or below or lagging another. All would be welcome. This in itself would be known as joy. The sun's rising and the sun's setting would be adored. What would not be adored? Who would not adore, and who would not be adored?